Welcome to this edition of Philip and David's FTP Help.
Are you starting?
Yeah, it's already started.
Oh. Yeah, what he said, welcome to this edition. As you can see, there's this, do that. Okay, we're done.
All this work.
Yep, this is what you do.
All right, you understand, right?
Good.
All makes sense? You good?
Yep, awesome.
You got it?
All of you out there?
All right, we'll leave it up to you. Okay, proceed.
No, but actually, okay, so you'll march up. There'll be, we didn't draw this, but there's a tent right here. And you form up and go through this door. Once you get to this door, they will yell at you to come press like they did before. So it'll be a fist length away and like shoulder touching right here. From here is the person on the right, no matter where you are, the person on the right yells post. From post, you will go to the sanitizer on this wall, get hand sanitizer, and as quickly as you can, grab your tray and utensils. From tray and utensils, you head over here to this line. There will be water and Gatorade here and food ladies here. You will get your food there, and then there's like extra food right here you can grab as well. From there, you have to stop at the register. They'll write you up what you got and be like, thank you for shopping or whatever, and then they'll go. From here, you'll walk around. Now, this is one of the confusing parts, is the kind of the flight path of this. So you got to kind of check and see how this is filled up. So if this is empty, or if any of these seats are empty, they'll be set up like this, square. The furthest table or seat away from you, so if you're walking this way, this seat right here is the furthest table away. So this is 1, 2, and then you cut in from here and be 3, 4. And then you do normal defect procedures. From here, if this entire row is filled, you'll go down here and go up this row. From right here, the furthest seat is this seat. So it'll go 1, 2, 3, 4, and it'll continue on this row. If both these rows are filled, you will go down this way and do the same exact thing in this row as you did this row, because it's the same distance. So this row is the only one that's different. These two are the same. Once you are done, you will go and join the same flight path. This is the edge of the flight path. There's a wall right here. You will go through this flight path up through here and drop off your trays. Make sure you do the very bottom to top. And once you drop off your trays, you will put on your cover or whatever, and you go out this door, and you will detail march over back to the front. There's also the head table right here. They don't exist. Just don't ask them, don't acknowledge them, to say good morning, afternoon, whatever.
I got ripped apart for greeting them.
Yeah, do not do that. But they will also, there's a second part. So this is Riverside. Most of the time you will be bused there, so you'll know which one kind of you'll be going to. If they do not want you to sit in this area, there's this area in the corner right here. There's a doorway right here, hallway. And it'll be this kind of setup. You'll line single file like this to the edge of this wall. The front person will say post, and the first two will go to hand sanitizer to your right, trays to your left, and then you'll go down the food line, and it's the same thing exact like this, but over here. So imagine this, but over here, and you'll go and do the same flight path and everything for that. And then from there, you'll do the same thing with going outside the door, except the door is in a different spot, but you'll still march around to the front. Make sure when you detail march that you do the whole detail greet, whoever, and try to remember the people that are there, because most of the time it's kind of the same people that are there. So this is Riverside. Zamora, my lovely assistant, will explain OTS, because this is also a very confusing one. We're going to focus on me a little bit more.
All right.
Okay, here we go.
Fuck you. All right. There's 2 doors that you can go in. If you go in on the left or on the right, it's the same thing, okay? You're going to line up. The right person always says post, okay? So there's like this giant wall. You can't see these people. If you come in on the left, the right person says post. This is where the dish area is. This is where you get your trays and stuff. And once you get your trays, do not touch the salad bar. You're not allowed to have anything in the salad bar. You can sometimes get fruit, but I got yelled at because we weren't allowed to have fruit one time, and I grabbed fruit. So just remember what they tell you at the defect. Okay, then you're going to come up. You'll take a turn. This is where the food is. Around here is this silver box. It's a golden silver box. Open the box, and you will smell fresh rolls. Grab 2 or 3. I mean, 1's probably acceptable, but I grab 2 or 3. And then your beverages are right here. Then your register is right here. After that, you're going to follow, come through, cut through here, and you will get to where this dining area is, over here.
And it's just it's the same thing, except the opposite for this side.
Yes.
So you'll follow the same guidelines as this.
So you'll do this, and you'll go all the way to here, okay? And then you'll start. If it's this, you just go around, like you said. The trays are here. All right. Once you get here, this is the head table. Don't greet anyone again. Okay, you're gonna take a sharp right. You're gonna turn. Okay, you're gonna go to the very, very, very last table. So if this row is open, you're gonna go to the very last row here. Okay, and then look up here. If this is the last row, this table,
Yep.
and it's open, this whole row's open, you're gonna get to this last table, and you're gonna get to the farthest seat. You're gonna have to go all the way around to 1, then 2, then 3, then 4. Okay. Sound good? And then if that row is full, or you see like if these are full, but these 2 aren't, don't go to those. You go to the next row. The whole row has to be empty in order for you to go there. Yes. And at my max, you had to skip a row. At
my max, what we did was, it was kind of the CTA who was there. You kind of had to base off what was there. So like for this, if this row was filled, we went straight to this row. Zamora said to me, I know before, if this row was filled, he went to this row.
Wait, no. Wait, so
That's
if
what
this,
you told me.
sorry, if this row was full, then we wouldn't go to this one, we would go to this one.
But it was the opposite for me most of the time, where if this row was filled, we went to this one.
To this one, right?
But that is ultimately CTA based, and you kind of have to test the water and see what people in front of you are doing.
Yeah.
And if you're this one, just pray to Tom
right.
Cruise, and everything will be okay.
Yeah. Once you're done, the dirty trays are here. If you're in this row and the dirty trays are slightly off to your right,
Take the flight
Take
path.
the flight path.
Take the flight path.
don't go for it.
All the way
Dude,
around.
yeah, don't. That's how people get destroyed. Don't just go around. Okay. The other thing too is if a top 6 is here, make sure you greet them, even if they're holding food.
Yep.
Unless they're sitting at the table. One time we got yelled at because Colonel Bennett stood up and we didn't greet him.
And know their names.
Yes, know their top 6 name.
But yeah, and then you just go to this door, and then you just detail march outside. And so we go here, take a right, and there'll be tents set up right here. And that's the only detail marching here. For this one, you have to detail march all the way around to the front, and then you'll load up on the bus from there.
Yeah.
So this one you bus to, so you don't have to worry about marching.
Riverfront.
OTS, which is the one we went to mostly, you had to march there, especially when you get to squadron marching. You'll go there a lot, and it is insane.
Don't step on OTS's grass.
Do not step on OTS's grass. Know their territory. Also, know when you come through this area, know which way your element leader is going. Like, do not, if you're right here, do not tell them to forward hard. Just give them a calm right. And the same from here. Now, one quick thing I forgot to mention. There's 2 different sidewalks. There's one leading all the way up straight to the door and one leading up to the side. Take a left and go straight up. Our squadron went up here and then in front of the doors, and we had to jimmy jangle, like do all sorts of shit to like be able to go from this door all the way into this door. If you're here, you can just march. So just be smart and notice that. You can use this sidewalk. You can also use this sidewalk, but this side was better. Use that.
We had a squadron commander who got a 341 for discrepancy and a 341 for excellence for the same thing. So he was about to go this way, and he route stepped through OTS's grass to get onto this side. So they gave him a 341 for going in the grass, and they gave him a 341 for excellence for looking out for the entire squadron.
So yeah.
So do what you got to do. It was funny. I thought it was interesting.
Yeah. So this is kind of what we learned from here. If any questions, we'll be here, I guess, whatever. We should probably help out. But yeah, this is the kind of the gist. I'll kind of stand back again in case you want to take screenshots of this stuff. Yeah. There you go.
Good.
Good. 3, 2, 1. All right. Thanks for joining.
He's a panoches.
No.